Hey everyone, it's Cathy. Welcome back to the channel. If you're an apple body shape like me, you know that the struggle is real. Now that fall is here, I would like to talk about 10 fall fashion mistakes that us apple body shape women must avoid so that we do not look frumpy this fall. I like to update my fashion style tips videos every season as a reminder to myself, but also we have a lot of new subscribers. They may not have seen, the earlier style videos. So I just like to update them so everybody gets a little gentle reminder. At the end of the day, wear what you want. I don't follow these rules 100% of the time, but say if you're going out for a special occasion or you just want to look great every day, it's just a few little gentle reminders that maybe, you haven't thought about and you'll think, oh yeah, that's right. That would be a better way of styling things. So I hope that you enjoy my video. And in a few minutes, I'm going to be introducing you to these beautiful earrings and this necklace from Ana Luisa. They have kindly sent them over to me today, and I just want to talk a little bit about that in a moment. But the first thing we're going to talk about is one of the #1 style mistakes that us apple body shaped women make in the fall, and that is wearing the wrong neckline. Crew neck tops or high neck tops often flatten the bust, and the high or tight necklines will make your torso look wider. So instead, you want to opt for a V-neck or a scoop neck because that elongates your neck, it draws attention upwards, and therefore slimming your body. As an apple body shaped woman, I know that I have a lot of roundness in my shoulders, a bigger bust, and those are characteristics of an apple shape. So anytime, we wear a high neckline or we don't show any skin in this area, that is always going to bring attention. It's actually going to make our bust look bigger as well. So just show a little bit of skin. It doesn't have to be like a deep V like I'm wearing today. If you're not comfortable, showing any skin, if you want to wear a crew neck, then maybe just wear like a longer type necklace that makes a V. That's just a little trick that you can help to, bring the attention upwards to your face. Mistake number 2 should be mistake number 1, and I'm talking about wearing the wrong undergarments. It's so important to get a bra fitting to make sure that you're wearing the correct size. We really should have a fitting, at least once a year. If you gain weight, lose weight, have surgery, just as we age, things shift around and our breast size and shape can also change. So if you can get a professional fitting somewhere, I highly recommend that you do it. And, buy the type of bra that is that's going to fit your lifestyle. Like, not a lot of women like to wear underwire bras. So you might, say a comfily bra, which I wear pretty much every day. If I'm going out, I still like to wear like an underwire. But from day to day, I do like my comfortable bras. I like comfily, Wacol, Chantal, trying to think of some other ones. Spanx, I like theirs. They have a nice front closure one that I like. So you want to lift your breasts up because that alone will almost like make it look like you have a small waistline. Because if you can lift them up off of your belly, it's going to bring, attention up, and it's going to give you some shape. Because if you have a high apple belly like I do, sometimes my boobs just like sit on top of my belly. So I always, want to make sure that I'm hoisting the girls up and pointing them forward in the right direction. And that automatically can make you look 10 pounds slimmer. Today I'm partnering with Ana Luisa Jewelry, and you have seen me wear their jewelry many times in the past. And today I have 2 brand new favorites to share with you. The Capri ball chain necklace and the Julia medium gold hoop earrings. These pieces are perfect for everyday wear, getting dressed up, layering with other Ana Luisa necklaces, and for gift giving, either a gift for you or a gift for someone special. I'm very familiar with Ana Luisa Jewelry, and I can tell you that the quality is excellent for the price point. So let's talk about this gorgeous Capri necklace. The Capri ball chain necklace is very versatile. You can wear it solo for a sleek minimal look, or stack it with other Ana Luisa necklaces for an effortless layered vibe. I love how the 16-inch chain comes with a 2-inch extension, which allows you to adjust the length depending on your outfit or neckline. And as someone with a thicker neck, I also appreciate the 2-inch extension because it allows the necklace to fall right where it should, right on the collarbone. The Julia medium gold hoop earrings are such a classic. They're absolutely beautiful. They're the perfect everyday hoops, light, comfortable, and elegant enough to pair with any outfit. They also go beautifully with the capri necklace and any other Ana Luisa pieces that you may have collected already. Ana Luisa jewelry makes the perfect gift, either for yourself or someone special. Every piece is made with exceptional quality and is backed by a 2-year warranty. And all of this at very affordable prices. Ana Luisa is like the middle ground, not too expensive, but lasts forever. I love that you can mix and match and style with pieces that you already own for endless possibilities. Don't wait, be sure to grab your favorites through my personalized link in the description. It's the easiest way to shop for these pieces and treat yourself or someone special to beautiful high quality jewelry from Ana Luisa. Another thing that you may not consider during the fall, I know this is very apparent in the summer, if we're wearing shorts, we want to match our shoes to our skin tone. But in the fall, if you're wearing pants, I find it best if you can match the color of your shoe to the color of your pant. Because say if you're wearing dark pants and you wear a light shoe, that automatically brings the eye to your foot and it creates a line. Just wearing a darker shoe with dark pants, it just makes one long vertical line. So it actually helps to make my leg look a lot longer and me taller than what I actually am. So anytime like you're creating a horizontal line in your body, that's just kind of like cutting your body. So you want to make sure that you always think of proportion, think of the rule of thirds. So if you're wearing, say, I don't know, high-waisted pants, that's say 2/3 of your body. So your top would be 1/3. So you want to make sure that your top is tucked in or it's a shorter top. And I know the whole top tucking thing, that is a whole other topic, and I did a video on that, and I'll link it here. I know a lot of you don't like to tuck your tops, but I urge you, just try it in your own home in front of a mirror and see. You may actually like it. Go watch this video and you will see, that's why I like to tuck my tops in, because I just like how that looks on me. But I realize not everybody does like that. So if you're going to wear your top out over your pants, just kind of keep that rule in mind anytime, you're creating a line. You want to make sure that you're just not cutting your body in half. You either want to be like 2/3 or 1/3. So now that the cooler fall weather is here, it is sweater weather and we tend to wear baggier top sweatshirts. Those are not an apple body shape's friend, because they just can make our whole top look a lot larger than what it is. So you want to go for tops with a slight structure, a wrap style top. You can still be cozy without losing your body definition. And even just wearing like a darker color top, a top with a V-neck, and if you, pull your sleeves up a bit, that itself can actually go a long way in making you look a lot slimmer. So I kind of touched on this one a few minutes ago, and that is wrong color choices. So certain shades like bright or overly contrasting tones across your midsection can draw attention to your tummy. So if you want to wear a darker shade or a monochromatic look, that is going to make you look thinner. I like to wear darker shades on the bottom, and I'll wear maybe a brighter shade up top, or a top that has a pattern. And again, avoiding, having the top and like right at my belly button. So for me, the ideal length of my top would be right at my hip bone, like my lower hip bone. Any top that goes longer than that, like that goes down to my mid thigh, not a good look on me, because I do have short legs. So always, just look in the mirror and make sure that you're not cutting your body in weird spots. And most of the time, if you just look in the mirror, you can just do a visual check and you'll automatically say, oh yeah, like that's too long, or this is the perfect length. So just play around with it. Remember that darker colors create shadows. So if you're trying to minimize a section like your hips, always wear like a darker color in the area that you want to make appear smaller. Another mistake that apple shapes make are wearing shapeless dresses. And I get it. Like we think, okay, this is large, so it's going to hide my belly, it's going to hide my rolls, but it's actually not. It's actually making you appear a lot larger. So you want to look for A-line dresses with a defined waist. Shapeless dressers may be comfortable, but they're going to hide your curves. I really like a wrap dress. I think a wrap dress is a great style for most body shapes. If you can get a wrap dress with a V-neck, that's a bonus. That's really, really sharp looking. And make sure that you're wearing some smoothing undergarments underneath. That can also help just to smooth things out. You know, I have some that I can recommend. The one that I like is by Spanx, and I'll be sure to link it below in the description and in the pinned comment. It's if you buy the right size, it's not too much of a struggle to get on, but it really holds things in and surprisingly very comfortable to wear all day long. Another mistake that we can make is avoiding vertical lines. And by vertical lines, I'm not talking about stripes going up and down. I'm talking about like creating one long vertical line, like a monochromatic column of color, wearing a cardigan as a layer. That creates a vertical line. Anytime you wear like a button-up blouse with a single row of buttons or a zipper, that creates a vertical line. So whenever the eye is looking at your body, it's not really focused on your midsection. It's drawn to the vertical line, so it's going to look up or down. So you could also use like a lightweight scarf, wrap it around your neck, create a vertical line. That's another trick that you can use. You know, longer earrings, a longer necklace, like a pendant necklace that's a little longer, that creates interest. That creates a vertical line. Another mistake is using oversized accessories. I get it. Sometimes we think, well, if we carry a really large bag, you know, it can help hide our belly. But it actually does a disservice because the bag can be so big, it actually brings attention to that area and it's going to draw attention to the area. So if you're also petite, like short, 5'4" or shorter, you know, not too small of a bag, I would say like a medium-sized bag. I like a crossbody, but you want to be mindful of where the crossbody falls on your body. You don't want it to fall right in your midsection. You want to go maybe a little bit lower, like below the belly, like at the hip. I think a medium-sized bag is just a nice size. Anything too small, that kind of looks out of proportion too. You also want to stay away from, you know, those huge bulky type infinity scarves. They may be cozy, but they're not flattering if you have an apple body shape, because we talked about like being top heavy, you know, big bust, round shoulder. It's just going to bring attention to your top half and make you appear larger. You want to avoid low-rise pants. So go for either a medium or a high rise. I go for a high rise because I have short legs and a longer torso. You may have longer legs and a shorter torso. So in that case, a mid-rise would probably work best for you. I love a high-rise pant because it holds everything in, and it also gives my body proportion because it's that 2/3 rule. Like that's going to be, my pants are going to be 2/3 of my body, so my top is going to be 1/3. And that is another reason why I like to tuck my tops in, because it's just a much better look on me than having my top out over my pants, because then I'm going to get like a 50-50 cut ratio. So always try and think about the rule of thirds and proportion. So important to us apple shapes. If you're enjoying my video and you haven't subscribed, please click that button. It is 100% free and I upload 2 videos a week. And I would absolutely love to have you here at Cathy Over 50. I'm trying really hard to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Nothing magical is going to happen. It's just a personal goal that I have had. And if you could share my video, make sure you're subscribed. It would really help me out. Thank you. Another tip is skipping tailoring. You know, if you cannot sew, I can't. I have a seamstress. She'll do a pair, like shorten a pair of pants for me for like $8 to $10. I know it's another cost on top of the clothing, but if you get your arms or your legs shortened, it makes all the difference in the world because it looks like whatever you're wearing was tailor-made for your body. So don't skip out on tailoring. You know, hemming your pants, getting your blazer arms hemmed, all those things make a difference. If you skip tailoring and things can look a little sloppy, and that can end up making you look a little frumpy. And we don't want that. We always want to, look our best. We want to look refreshed and current. So a few little tips. Look for a V-neck. Match your shoes to your pants so you get that long line. You want to wear darker shades around your tummy and on your hips. And really invest in good quality undergarments. They make all the difference. They're called foundation pieces for a reason. Think of your house foundation. You would not want a cheap foundation holding up your house, right? Same thing. You want a good bra that is the proper size, the proper style, and you want good underwear that is going to, feel comfortable on your body, look good, because whenever you feel comfortable, you're going to feel confident and you're going to exude that out to everybody else. I hope you found my video helpful. Thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa Jewelry also for sending these pieces over, and be sure to go check out the link in the description box and in the pinned comment. Bye.